2020 is the beginning of the age of catastrophe.
Shopping malls in the US were once known for their massive department stores.
Made it into the dead mall. And as you can see, this place is completely empty. This is literally the state of Fashion Square Mall now. They absolutely do not want any recording.
And according to a 2020 study, 25% of US malls are expected to close permanently within the next 5 years.
What's kind of the future warning us about what's on the cards for us?
The whole building is deteriorating at the top due to mold. It's just an empty store. Everything's just shutting down left and right. Just becoming an empty carcass. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching Franco TV. So I've made it out towards Fashion Square Mall. Now, since I left, the economy has took a huge hit, and a lot of stores that I usually go to visit are completely abandoned or deserted. I also noticed that it almost looks a little bit more empty as I'm traveling around Florida. Behind me now is a mall called Fashion Square Mall. This place has always been on a bit of a decline and almost pretty much on the verge of closing down to where it shuts down. As you can see, I just noticed that the doors for Dillard's are completely shut. So I don't even know if I'll be able to come in this route. But I want to be able to go inside and show you guys how empty and deserted this whole place is. That being said, let's get into the video. So there's absolutely no cars parked around this whole little area over here. Look at that, completely just empty. This is actually the first video I'm recording on this camera too. So hopefully it gives a little bit more better quality now. It's a bit more safer. I don't have to be hiding a GoPro everywhere. You can see they're already destroying signs and whatever belongings that used to be to this place. Look at this. The more you kind of look around, you start realizing a lot of people sleep out here at night and just throw their junk out. And let's see if I could get access to the inside. So I've made it into the dead mall. And as you can see, this place is completely empty. Maybe you'll see like a random person or two just probably walking. But they don't come here to shop. They just come here to do their steps and their exercise. This looks like something you would definitely see on liminal spaces. Look at this. Macy's food court. This totally reminds me of a show that I seen. Not even a show, it's a YouTube video. And it's called I just realized there's a guy sitting down there in the back. But it's a YouTube video that's called The Tall Man. And basically what the whole show is about, or the video, is that you're trapped in a mall and there's like this tall guy in a shopping cart that follows you around, and you're trying to escape going through the back stores and these hidden halls and stuff. And it's super creepy. I'll give you guys a short video clip now.
I'm leaving. I'm trying to leave. There's someone controlling me.
And so I could always imagine seeing the freaking tall thing, whatever, in the shopping cart following me around to this whole area. But this is literally the state of Fashion Square Mall now. Completely devoid of people as far as the eye can see. Macy's is still open. Where are they? Look at this. This is something I could totally see going off in the middle of the night while kind of exploring through this area. Oh, that is creepy. It's got that weird face thing. There's like a name for that, where a robot looks so See what I'm talking about? That's exactly what I was just talking about. They're gonna go off by itself. But yeah, it's got that weird creepy feel like they just murdered all your friends and you're next. So I'm now making my way away from Macy's. It looks like you have some stores here on the side. JJ Jewelers. Kind of barely living stores. Angels for kids and families. It all seems to get closed down from here. And that's the mall that I'm at. Fashion Square, Orlando Fashion Square. So if you look right up here, you can see where the whole building is deteriorating at the top due to mold, termites just destroying this place bit by bit. I guess you can see some old water leaks up there. The very top area there. Something else I completely noticed with this place is that it is getting extremely hot as I'm kind of walking through here. So it looks like they don't even turn on the AC. They just kind of leave it as regular room temperature as you're kind of walking through here. But look, I'm already freaking sweating. Hearing Center moved to Florida Plaza. Our new address, it is across from the Florida Mall. So it looks like everyone's just kind of leaving the whole mall area to go to a different area. So due to the economic collapse and inflation that's been going on, everyone's pretty much running out of business. And it's not just here at Fashion Square, it's all over Florida, and I'm pretty sure in a lot of other states as well. Pretty much the whole country. But something I did hear from some really valuable sources that I know is that if the United States doesn't get their act together, there's a high chance that it's going to end up turning into an Argentina, where it's a beautiful city, but everyone is pretty much in poverty as things keep continuing to decline. But this is just a small little partial view of the impending future if things keep continuing the way they are. And I want to be careful what I say, because knowing how things are on this platform, and believe it or not, things have completely changed since the last time I was here. It looks worse, almost like a zombie land, or like the beginning of apocalypse, to be honest. I love how this store says detour. Like, don't even bother coming in here. There's a detour, just keep going this way. But that's actually the name of the store. It used to be a clothing store back in the time, or in the day. I actually forgot to bring my flashlight again. So as things are getting darker, it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to see if I can make my way towards that elevator over there. And it's going to take me right up. This is where they used to have Santa Claus when I was a little tiny squirt, when my dad was regretting me the most.
I highly recommend that you see Santa Claus at Fashion Square soon.
Critics agree. Orlando Fashion Square, the first place to look for Santa smiles.
This is so cool that I'm able to just record whatever I want and not have to worry about people losing their minds. Now I'm in the abandoned movie theater. Tickets. I could literally start a channel and just say that the whole world has just disappeared and I'm here by myself. It's just so empty. So I now made it in to a little movie theater area. Kind of has like this cool little retro vibe. I feel like I'm back in the 90s. Some nachos, popcorn. And now they're introducing gambling. Keymaster. This never works for me, and I lost like $20 on the cruise ship one time. Arcade classics. So all this area that I'm looking at now is the food courts. And some more just empty places. And they got these signs everywhere that they don't want you passing or crossing through areas. Right over here, stop, do not enter, do not enter. There goes the rain again on the outside. That's a whole other area to the food courts. So I'm kind of hiding behind the wall right now because I just ran into a person that was just kind of walking through the area while I had my camera down, And he just told me, be very careful with security, because if security sees you, they won't stop following you just to see how much you're gonna keep recording or not. They absolutely do not want any recording. They don't mention it in any of the store signs or anything, but that's what he said. So he says, just be very careful, because they will get upset at you if they catch you recording. I thought Dillard's was open. Oh no, they shut down the entire part of Dillard's. Now I remember. But look at this. Well, I'm glad I ran into that guy, because at first I didn't think anybody even cared. Dillard's clearance store hours, Tuesday, Saturday, noon, 7, and only Monday they're closed. How unfortunate. So now I feel like I have a bit of a threat. Now I'm just keeping my eyes peeled for security, so I don't end up getting in trouble or caught. Thing is, I actually kind of low-key want to walk through here on my days off, so I can just get my exercise or my steps going. So, see how that works. So I now have my first leak. Right there, the water's dripping straight down into here. So it's probably gonna get even more leaks as time goes on, because there's just holes everywhere. There's one way back there. See it? Right there. You got all these patches here. At least they're fixing it up though. So I just finished exploring the entire mall here. I thought there was gonna be more areas to go to, but everything is closed. That's the other side of Dillard's right over here. When I first came in, I was trying to go to the main entrance there, but I wasn't able to. They don't even have the signs here anymore. Hair in motion, completely abandoned. So at this point now, I've explored pretty much the majority of this mall. I want to show you guys another couple of stores not too far from Fashion Square. It's across the street, and it's actually an instrument store that's called Sam Ash. And I used to play there and learn how to play piano and everything through that area, and it is completely deserted up to the part where they're selling even the cases to the instruments. They're just, everything is for sale. Let's go check it out. So I've now just made it to Sam Ash, which is one of my childhood favorite music stores that I came to back when I was young. However, this place is in an advanced state of just closing down, and slowly but surely everything's going to be shutting down. And right now, if you look at it, it says store closing on sale. Even the fixtures to sell the things that they're selling is on sale. So let's see how this place is looking, because it's probably going to be kind of depressing. Let's get into it.
Sam Ash Music is where you can get it all. The right instrument at the right price. The sound system and recording equipment to get you heard. Visit Sam Ash to learn about their band support program.
The company announced Thursday that all store locations will begin closing sales.
One of my buddies at school told me, and we're all very sad because it's where we buy like all of our stuff, and they give us a student discount, so we love Sam Ash.
I think a lot of people are just doing online purchasing and switching to online, which is tough. It's a real bummer.
So this is the whole store. Look at this. They actually sold everything that was on the wall. And look at the fixtures too here. 300. For each of these glass fixtures. This is like the only leftover equipment that they have here. I mean, in fact, the last time I came here, all these doors were open and people were just kind of walking through here like no one cared. Everyone just threw their arms up in the air. Sorry if I'm not keeping the camera straight. Let's see what's in here. Smells like cigarettes. Doesn't work. So back here's where I used to play the piano at, like religiously. Oh, employees only. And they took out every single piano in the back here. Recording monitors and microphones and mixers. Completely gone. It was in that back room that the magic used to happen. Project Studio. See it? But now it is no more. Look at this. It's just an empty store. But believe it or not, this is how every store looks like on the outlet center as you're kind of walking through this area. On the outside, everything's just shutting down left and right. Just becoming an empty carcass of a building, which kind of sucks. They have clarinets. I used to play this when I was a kid. Look at this one. You could tell the material here is really old. I would love to have one. I just don't have the time or the place to put it, because I'm going to be traveling again soon. So this is pretty much the majority of Sam Ash now. This is the store I wanted to show you guys, because this place used to always be packed with stuff. Really cool instruments. But now it's just like a whole empty back wall of just nothing. Do Not Crush. They're selling this fixture for 20 bucks. Looks like a nice little toolbox you would put in the back of the house or in the garage. They're even selling the stands, 10 bucks each for each stand. Brand Orlando, 20 bucks. Another fixture, 20. Oh wow, look at this. I didn't even see this in here. It's like a whole bunch of little cases here. Look at the violin. That is cool. So that's the Sam Ash music store there. And these stores, this one just came in. These two here, these are just fairly new. Over here is completely empty and abandoned. And this was like the old school $5 cinema center that you could go watch movies if you wanted to go to the movies but not pay such a big price, which is actually really nice back in the day, but as of right now, completely abandoned. Nope, it's all locked. That's the padlock here. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. This was like my little episode on abandoned Florida. Hopefully you guys don't get too much wind noise, of kind of how everything's just turning into an abandoned town here in Florida. A lot more people are moving down here, but there's not enough businesses to keep running just because everything's just online based, and it's weird. We're getting to a weird generation now where everything that we were kind of used to is just going right out the door. But let me know what you guys think. This is kind of like the whole abandoned area. The mall is right up through there. I mean, this whole place is pretty much going down the hill. But let me know what you guys think. Is there any cool places you want me to check out that you know that's also abandoned in the Florida area? Well, I do my research to see what I can find out. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye, guys.